Sri Lanka's coastal belt, extending roughly 1,620 kilometers, is a dynamic area characterized by a variety of features like sandy beaches, lagoons, marshes, sandbars, dunes, coral reefs, and islands. Out of them, coral reefs, teeming with color and life, form the beating heart of marine ecosystems. It's a warm, sunny morning. Our exploration team is heading towards Pigeon Island National Park, located 1 kilometer off the coast of Nillaveli in the eastern province. Pigeon Island is fringed by a coral reef and is about 200 meters long and 100 meters wide. The island is an important breeding ground for the feral population of rock pigeon. Walking along a beach consists of dead corals. Beneath the shimmering surface of tropical oceans lies one of nature's greatest masterpieces, coral reefs. They may only occupy less than 1% of the ocean floor, but their impact stretches far beyond their size. Welcome to the vibrant, complex, and crucial world of coral reefs. The coral reef harbors many vertebrates and invertebrates. Many of the 100 species of corals and 300 coral reef fishes recorded around the Trincomalee area are found in the national park. Pigeon Island's coral reef fauna is dominated by Acropora species, with some Montipora species. Faviidae, Musidae, and Parrotfish species dominate the coral reef around the rocky islets. A sudden meetup with a hawksbill turtle. Hawksbill turtle, green turtle, and olive ridley are the visiting sea turtles of the coral reef. Some fish form tight symbiotic relationships with other reef organisms. The relationship between Fiji anemone fish and magnificent sea anemones is a classic example of mutualism, where both species benefit. Clownfish live among the tentacles of sea anemones, gaining protection from predators while defending their host from intruders and nourishing the anemone. Coral reefs are often called the rainforests of the sea, and for good reason. Just as rainforests shelter a vast array of terrestrial species, coral reefs support an incredible diversity of marine life. They are home to over 25% of all marine species, providing food, shelter, and breeding grounds for thousands of organisms, from the smallest crustaceans to majestic reef sharks. The hawksbill sea turtle is a critically endangered sea turtle belonging to the family Chelonidae. It is the only extant species in the genus Eretmocalis. The species has a global distribution that is largely limited to tropical and subtropical marine and estuary ecosystems. Our snorkeling guide is an expert on finding rare and unique creatures. This time, it is a lobster. Look at this huge, vibrant school of diamond fish. But coral reefs are not just beautiful or biologically rich. They are vital to humans too. More than 500 million people around the world rely on coral reefs for food, income from tourism and fishing, and coastal protection. Look at this gorgeous action of clam. The physical structure of coral reefs acts as a natural barrier, absorbing wave energy and protecting coastal communities from erosion, storm surges, and the devastating effects of tsunamis. Economically, coral reefs are priceless. Globally, they contribute an estimated $375 billion annually in goods and services, including tourism, fisheries, and even biomedical research. Scientists have discovered compounds in reef organisms that are now being used in treatments for cancer, arthritis, and bacterial infections. Corals are marine invertebrates belonging to the phylum Cnidaria, the same group as jellyfish and sea anemones. Though they may look like rocks or plants, corals are living animals made up of tiny, soft-bodied organisms called polyps. These polyps secrete calcium carbonate, which forms the hard skeletons that become the structure of the reef. A pair of striped surgeonfishes, very attractive to watch. Corals can be broadly divided into two main types, hard corals and soft corals. Hard corals are the architects of the reef. These are the reef-building corals that form massive structures over centuries, even millennia. Their rigid skeletons provide the foundation for entire reef ecosystems. The blue-spotted cornetfish is a weird creature that is distributed in the Indo-Pacific, Hawaii, the Red Sea, Australia, the Pacific coast of Mexico to Panama, and French Polynesia. Found mostly in warm, shallow waters of the tropics, coral reefs are home to a staggering diversity of marine life, including thousands of species of fish, invertebrates, and plants. Wow, that's a brilliant sighting in Pigeon Island. Blacktip reef sharks. Barred thicklip, also known as five-banded wrasse, is a frequent species found in very shallow water levels. Montipora is a genus of scleractinian corals in the phylum Cnidaria. Members of the genus Montipora may exhibit many different growth morphologies. Among the most charismatic inhabitants of coral reefs are the tropical reef fish, a kaleidoscope of color and behavior. From the tiny vibrant damsels to the dazzling parrotfish and elegant angelfish, these creatures have evolved to fill every available niche in the reef ecosystem. Tropical reef fish diversity is immense. In the Coral Triangle, a region encompassing Indonesia, the Philippines, and Papua New Guinea, scientists have recorded over 2,000 species of reef fish. Soft corals, on the other hand, do not produce hard limestone skeletons. Instead, they have flexible, often tree-like structures that sway with the currents. While they don't build reefs, soft corals still play an important role in the ecosystem by providing habitat and shelter for reef creatures. Common examples include sea fans, sea whips, and leather corals. Both hard and soft corals come in a dazzling array of shapes and colors, forming complex structures that create thousands of microhabitats, each supporting different species of marine life. The cleaner wrasse, for instance, feeds on parasites from larger fish, providing a valuable service while getting a meal. Blacktip reef sharks. Juvenile and adult blacktip reef sharks are seen around the shallow coral areas frequently. Among the most abundant sharks inhabiting the tropical coral reefs of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, blacktip reef shark prefers shallow inshore waters. This 5-foot creature can be easily identified by the prominent black tips on its fins. Each fish plays a role in maintaining the health of the reef. Herbivorous fish like surgeonfish and parrotfish graze on algae, preventing it from overgrowing and smothering coral. Carnivorous fish, like groupers and lionfish, keep prey populations in check, maintaining balance within the food web. Filter feeders and scavengers help recycle nutrients, cleaning up the reef and maintaining ecological balance. This time we are diving close to Pigeon Island Reef. All will be miraculous close encounters with corals and various reef fishes. After a short practice session, we started our expedition. For more than 5 meters depth of ocean, we have to use these red GoPro filters for better image color qualities. Acropora is a genus of small polyp stony coral in the phylum Cnidaria. Some of its species are known as table coral, elkhorn coral, and staghorn coral. Hard corals rely on a symbiotic relationship with zooxanthellae, microscopic algae that live within their tissues and perform photosynthesis, providing the coral with energy. Schools of blue-striped snapper weaving through corals are not only a visual feast, but also indicators of a healthy reef ecosystem. Powder blue tang or powder blue surgeonfish is a species of marine ray-finned fish belonging to the family Acanthuridae, the surgeonfishes, unicorn fishes, and tangs. Patillipora is a genus of stony corals in the family Patilliporidae occurring in the Pacific and Indian Oceans. They are commonly called cauliflower corals and brush corals. We are guided by expert certified divers. Coral reefs aren't all the same. They come in different shapes and forms, each with their own unique structure and ecological role. Scientists classify coral reefs into three main types: fringing reefs, barrier reefs, and atolls. Fringing reefs are the most common type and develop near the shore, hugging coastlines and surrounding islands. These reefs grow directly from the shoreline and are separated from the land by shallow lagoons or channels. Because of their proximity to land, they are especially vulnerable to sedimentation, runoff, and pollution. Sadly, like corals, many reef fish are under threat. Overfishing, habitat loss, and the global aquarium trade have significantly impacted populations. In some regions, fish species vital to reef health are disappearing, further destabilizing these delicate environments. As coral cover declines, so too does fish diversity, as many species depend directly on live coral for food or shelter. Leather corals, also known as soft corals within the Alcyonidae family, are known for their leathery skin. A school of scissortail fusiliers. Scissortail fusiliers are distributed in the Indo-West Pacific, the Red Sea, and the Great Barrier Reef. Symphilia radians, another stony coral species found in the Indian Ocean. Look at the vibrant coloration of blue damsels. Despite the grave challenges, there is still hope for coral reefs. Around the world, conservation efforts are making strides. New technologies are also helping scientists monitor reef health and track changes over time, allowing for more informed decisions and quicker responses to environmental stressors. Public awareness and education are playing a key role too. Jellyfish are the medusa phase of certain gelatinous members of the subphylum Medusozoa, which is a major part of the phylum Cnidaria. The tentacles are armed with stinging cells and may be used to capture prey or to defend against predators. Same as Raja Ampat in Indonesia, Pigeon Island is popular among diving and snorkeling enthusiasts all around the world. What an awesome treasure of Mother Nature. There's a huge diversity of invertebrates around coral reefs, including crustaceans, sea slugs, cnidarians, echinoderms, gastropods, bivalves, and many more. The hawksbill sea turtle is easily distinguished from other sea turtles by its sharp, curving beak with a prominent tomium, and the saw-like appearance of its shell margins. In general, it has a flattened body shape, a protective carapace, and flipper-like limbs, adapted for swimming in the open ocean. Rising sea temperatures, ocean acidification, overfishing, and pollution are pushing these delicate ecosystems to the brink. Coral bleaching, a phenomenon where stressed corals expel the algae that give them life and color, has become increasingly common, leaving behind ghostly white skeletons in once thriving habitats. Coral reefs are more than just beautiful underwater landscapes. They are essential ecosystems that support a dazzling array of life, including our own. They are ancient structures forged by nature over thousands of years, yet vulnerable to the choices we make today. The types of corals that build them, the tropical fish that inhabit them, and the intricate relationships they foster all form a web of life that is both delicate and magnificent. To lose coral reefs would be to lose one of the ocean's most valuable treasures, and a part of ourselves. But if we act with urgency, care, and respect, we can ensure these coral kingdoms continue to thrive for generations to come.